Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. And the last time, I had been burnt and disillusioned by the disappointment of caster classes in recent history. Incidentally, when I say caster like that, which just seems like the logical choice of phrase to describe magic users for me, but it makes me think of that gun from Outlaw Star, the caster gun. Potted magic spells in bullets, what a great idea. Anyway, so we were going back to a melee class for the first time in a while, and it was going alright. I feel like melee classes are probably stronger in the early game than casters are, but probably weaker in the late game, because they don't have all the, obviously the offensive magic abilities, the recovery abilities, and so on, that casters can have access to. So let's just beat this lot down. We are dual wielding, which I think is definitely the way to go with a knight character. He seems like he's much, much stronger when dual wielding. We're hungry at the moment, so I'm going to scoff a wedge of cheese. Spellbook. It's so tempting to just pick up a spellbook out of habit, but no! No, we're no longer a literate character. Our helmet looks completely ridiculous. Look at the state of this guy. And look at the size of his shoulders. No one should be that broad. Anyway. Oh, spider. We can take that out. I'm a bit more concerned about that gas globe thing, though. Okay, we've got maximum dual wielding already. Weapon precision is tempting, but for now I'm going to go with the final level of first aid for some health regen. Yeah, this globe thing, the gas spore, troubles me a little bit, because we don't really have a way to take it down. I'm going to throw the uncursed black potion at it. Which shattered on me, apparently. Do I have a wand? I do have some wands. But I'd have to unequip one of my weapons in order to use it, so I guess let's unequip our short sword, and then try out... We know that the glowing wand is uncursed, at least, so let's try that. Make invisible. Not what I was after. Uncursed magic missile then, I guess. Yeah! Good stuff. Now, we're going to re-equip our short sword. And we found another wand. Long wand here. Don't want the spellbook. Cave spider goo is tempting, but it might poison me, so I'm going to say no. Crested helm. Tempting. Tempting. Of course, we need to be able to identify it. Do we have an identify? We do. We have one. But is it necessarily worth using at this point? It would be nice to identify some of the wands, as well as that crested helm. Well, what else do we have? We have another Helm of Brilliance, which obviously we don't need to identify. Yeah. It's basically the wands, some of the wands in that helmet. Long wand and curved wand. And then the new crested helm. I'm going to leave it and hold on to that identify in the hope that we'll find an item of jewellery somewhere. The mines already? Do those things seem to be coming up earlier and earlier in the dungeon? Or is it just me? Okay. Spin the wheel. And down we go. Because I do feel like it's probably worth trawling through the mines just for experience gaining and levelling purposes, if nothing else. Okay, item of jewellery. 2 items of jewellery. One of them is cursed. Actually, they're both cursed, judging by the growling of our pet. So even if I identify them, I'm probably not going to use them at this point. Gonna take wooden arrows. I think I have a bow already, don't I? Yeah, short bow. Oh, that means I should take this other bow then. Horned bow, that's better, I believe. And that means dropping the previous bow. No need for 2 bows. Good. Okay. Uneventful. And we don't have a pickaxe. Excuse me, a pickaxe. So we can't mine those rocks at the end, disappointingly. Never mind. Surprisingly few pickaxes, considering it's a mine. Okay, down we go. No, not my dog. That's better. Just bust open all these doors, interrupt the gnomish miners. Come here, miners! I've come for your heads! Wow, wand of striking. Okay. Okay, this is irritating. So, I'm going to have to unequip one of my weapons in order to use a wand, because it seems even a melee character doesn't have sufficient accuracy to be able to hit one of these things. That's really, really annoying. So let's magic missile him right in his stupid fat head. There we go. Now, equip our short sword again and take this thing down. But look at that! Even a melee-centric character can't hit this thing. And the ceiling's too low to jump over it. We're going to have to take it down. Come on, dog, help me out. Okay, what did he drop anyway? Innards and a wand of striking. So, going to eat the innards straight away. Gnome innards are delicious. What about you? Oh, well, the chest's already open. I don't see much need to kick it, but I'm going to. Square amulet, potion of confusion, another crested helm. I'd like to identify the amulet. No indication of whether it's cursed or not. Let's use our identify for that, shall we? Uncursed amulet of unchanging. Not really what I was looking for. I was hoping for life-saving, but unchanging will have to do. It'll at least stop us being unfortunately polymorphed, if I understand it correctly. Okay, emerald potion. Potion of mystery, as always. And again, no ability to mine those. What are you lot mining with? I mean, what are you even doing down here if you're not mining? Oh, I suppose you're probably mining with these suit things. Fair enough. It's kind of a shame that we can't ride that ourselves, but we're probably too large. Stupid sizest mining equipment design. Unsatisfactory. Whoa, okay, someone's wanding at us, so I think we're going to have to wand back. Let's fling a potion of confusion at him. It hit him, but I don't know whether it's actually affected him. So, we're going to have to unequip our short sword. And hopefully, if we equip a wand from the equip screen, it'll just use one turn. But I suppose that's true if we just fire the wand from here anyway. But, regardless. Let's use one of our magic missiles. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and re-equip our second weapon again. And go to town! Why is he doing it one-handed? You have dual wielding. So dual wield, that's better. Okay, hill orc innards. We'll eat those. Hopefully not poisonous. No, perfectly nutritious. And then my dog and I will finish taking this thing down, eventually. Just because it's an obstacle. Okay, apparently the dog is more experienced. Don't run over any gnomes! I forget whether that was in one of the episodes I uploaded or the one I lost. But there was an episode where this train driver guy ran over another gnome. It was grotesque. Okay, and then I ate the innards from the gnome that had been run over. What? You're shitting me! That's never happened before. Oh well. I suppose there isn't much we can do about that. Oh well, learning experience, I guess. I really didn't think that was even possible. I mean, I know I just said that the train ran over a gnome, but, I mean, I've walked past these trains before. Anyway, there was nothing tremendously exciting in our equipment here. I know some of you are going to be annoyed by that demise, but tough shit, frankly. Okay. Since we haven't been one for a while, let's be one of the archer classes. Let's be the Huntress. Dexterity is good. I do want to tweak some of the others. I'll max out strength as much as possible. And constitution as well for survivability. Yeah, that'll do. Pretty good stats all round. Let's go. Brian. Your Huntress called Brian? No, why not? I guess. What's in a name and all that. Okay, so let's go this way. shield is not useful, particularly. We're not going to be using it, after all. We already have a cloak, but I'll take the tartan one. Why not? And a gem. That probably wasn't worth slogging all the way back along the floor for. Okay. So far, surprisingly uneventful. I say as we run into a mob of enemies, of course. Okay, that was alright. Our pet helped us out to a suitable extent. Puppy's wounded. But it'll recover, I'm sure. What have we got up here? Okay, we've got a lamp and a rat. Not happy about the rat, because apparently I can't hit it. Come on, pet, help me out. Thank you. And the lamp, of course, could be handy, so we'll take that. Could also be cursed, but who knows. And again, people have been saying you might want to try rubbing lamps. Look, I do know that genies come out of lamps. That was actually one of the first things I did when I originally found a lamp in one of my early off-camera WazHack runs. I thought, looks like a genie's lamp. Oh look, it says I can rub it, let's do that. But every single genie I have ever encountered has been either hostile or at least completely neutral. And literally, I may have met one neutral genie. Otherwise, every single one of them has been hostile. So there is a reason, I assure you. Oh, move, puppy. If you're not going to kill the thing, at least get out of the way so I can kill it. Yeah, there is a reason why I don't rub the lamps. It's because I have never met a good genie. Never. So, just finding some potions and things there. Taking a lot of damage, so we're going to have to rest for a minute. We could really do with a level up. Bat meat is fine. Confused us, but at least we're not hungry anymore. Okay. Oh, now we're hungry again. Thanks to that period of confusion. What a treat. Have we got anything else? Just the mushrooms. I'm not eating the mushrooms. I refuse. Bat, not a huge threat, but surprisingly hard to hit. Ugh. I don't want your fancy armour. I mean, it's quite heavy, I think. I can carry it for now. I can always drop it later if it's not suitable, I guess. Let's try and avoid anything coming out of here. Run! Run! Okay, pop off some arrows at these kobolds. I suppose one of the... Oh, really? Really? Two hitting me? Hey. No, I don't want to identify my possessions. Okay. You know, I did feel like our melee run was going reasonably well up until I made that stupid mistake. So let's have another attempt at a melee character. He always comes out with high charisma. How can someone with that hair be so charismatic? Okay, basically suck points out of all of those to put them in dexterity, constitution. Really not that high constitution, disappointingly. Let's re-roll him. I don't like his stat balance here. Stop having so much charisma, damn it. No. Less charisma. Less. Less. 17 doesn't count as less. Right, apparently it's impossible to have a knight with less than 17 charisma. Jesus. 16! That'll do. Okay, but we can't lower it. So apparently the lowest charisma a knight can have is 16. That's a weird-ass choice. He does have 18 strength, which is good. As much dexterity and constitution as possible, and I guess just put the rest in some random stats. Okay then, let's go. So, what have we got first? A gem and a scroll. Fine. I do want to get back to dual wielding as soon as possible, because I feel like that is the knight's maybe even only strength. Certainly his main strength, as far as I'm concerned. We've picked up some goo from those things. Let's try eating it. Yeah, it seems alright. But yeah, I do feel like the dual wield ability is one of the main strengths of the knight over other character classes that are probably otherwise actually stronger. So, our second weapon is a crude dagger, which isn't brilliant, but it'll have to do for now. And I know at the moment we don't have dual-wield skill, so it's probably a bit premature equipping this dagger, but I feel better about it. It's all about the image, you know, being a knight, crested helm, could be good. Of course, I do really want to identify it before I actually stuff it on my head. I know I do have a tendency to blindly put equipment on without identifying it, but that's when I don't feel very positive about the run anyway. I guess some of these scrolls could be identified. We've got quite a lot of Fubi Blech. Let's try that. Magic mapping. That was the other major option. Let's try the Hakamoosh. That was an identify. So, identify the helm. Blessed +1 helmet. And the wand. Wand of cancellation. Doesn't excite me very much, but I will put that helmet on at least. Good. At least we look a bit more dashing, if nothing else. Hopefully we'll get a level up soon, because we're going to need it. We're going to need our dual wield skills as well. Okay, what's this wand? No, sword, in fact. Long sword. So let's take that. I mean, again, we probably need to identify it before we actually use it. But if we get the chance, a long sword might be good. I don't feel too great about always using this short sword. I need a bit more range, damn it. But I don't really know what the statistical difference in their performance is. Might be nothing, or negligible. Or it might be something completely unexpected, like they do the same damage and have the same range, but one is faster than the other. Or one is, I don't know, acid resistant or something. Who knows? Not me, because I don't read wikis. And I don't care to, either. Okay. Got a mace. You know what? Let's do it. Let's mace it. So, mace in the right hand. And short sword in the left hand. Yeah. One clubbing hand, one stabby hand. That seems to be the way our knights are going at the moment, and so does that. Ugh. Alright, let's try one more. I know how frustrating these episodes with a succession of rapid deaths can be. I think I'm feeling a little frustrated myself because of my stupid mistakes recently. So I'm rushing. Because I'm tiring of retreading the early parts. But I'm going to try and be a bit more restrained, a bit more controlled. Because I know rushing does create more problems than it solves. Let's put some more points into wisdom here while we've got the chance. Yeah, so I've decided to pick a wizard again, because I do feel like we've had the most success with wizard classes. And although I'm still a bit sore about not only the one that was promising that I got killed in a stupid way, but also the fact that I wasn't able to show you that hilarity, I'm still a bit sore about that, and by extension still a bit troubled about wizards, but that they are just, I feel, our most effective class. Oh, come on! Help me out here, damn it! I'll have to read a scroll and hope it's a teleport. Oh, that was ridiculous. No, I don't want to identify anything. Let's go again. How many characters is that in this episode? I've completely lost track. Alright, bump up our magic stats to max. What about, yeah, Constitution is probably good. Dexterity. Alright, let's go. Tobiles the Clever. Oh, I don't know, is it Latin? Tobiles? Not sure. But I've picked up a potion and an amulet, which is actually pretty good for immediate finds as soon as we step into the dungeon. Less bothered about the gem. Certainly not interested in the spiked flail. Okay. Cat, you going to help me out, or are you going to let me die hideously like the last time? Okay. There's a pretty good chance that one of those is an identify scroll, but, you know, nothing to identify, really, at this point. Now, Because of the inglorious death we had with our previous wizard, I'm making sure I rest there before we plunge into battle again. Can't rely on the cat to protect me. Oh man, come on. I really don't want to waste my wand on these early game enemies. I'm going to have to rest again. We're going to start getting hungry at this rate. Okay. This thing. Ugh. Get off me! Oh. It's trapped me. Alright. Wand. Wand. You leave me no choice. God, this cat is the most useless pet. Wanna help? No? No, don't fancy helping? Thank you. Okay. We're hungry. We do have a pair. That'll have to suffice. I don't know if hunger affects you more as you gain levels. It seems like it does. Like there, we became hungry, and a solitary pair took the hunger away. But later on, you can eat 5 pairs, and it doesn't make any difference to your hunger. Maybe there's something else I'm not comprehending there, but I feel like hunger becomes more severe as you gain levels. Let's see if there was any rat meat here. There was! Excellent. And I'll take the mushrooms. Won't take the mace though, don't really want it. We picked up the arrows automatically, but I'm not really bothered about having them. I don't think we have the dexterity to make it work. I've tried that before with very limited success. Okay, an amulet. So, another amulet, actually. We've been doing pretty well on the jewellery finds, but we haven't identified any. Do we have a suitable scroll? Possibly. Let's try. Yes. Okay, so hexagonal is ESP. Triangular is Amulet of Unchanging. And we've still got at least one more identify here. Let's go with brown potion. Potion of healing. That's what I wanted to know. So we should equip one of these amulets. Unchanging can be good because it'll prevent us being polymorphed by unfortunate polymorph traps and things. But we don't run into that many. I feel like Amulet of ESP might be more practical. Because it'll warn us when there are hordes of enemies approaching. Let's wand this for the most effective, efficient solution to that situation. Gonna eat the rat meat. I didn't want the arrows. Stop picking them up automatically, you covetous bastard. And let's descend. Just a gem. Try not to pick up the arrows on the way back, okay? I'm gonna jump over them. Ugh. After this goblin gets out of the way. And let's leap over. Good. I suppose I should pick up the mushrooms, really. So let's do that. How many do I have now? 17. I think it was in the episode that I lost, thanks to Bandicam's fickle nature. I did actually successfully pull off the mushroom trick with a load of blue mushrooms. So now I know what it was you were talking about, viewers who told me something special happened. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get much benefit from it, because that effect didn't last very long. Basically, a fairy appeared, or a pixie or something, and it got killed pretty quickly. So, I kind of don't know what the benefit is to having one of those on your side, because I didn't witness any benefit. Cat, help me out here. Okay, let's grab a wand, and have a sleep. To get some of this health back that we've lost. You sense a sewer rat overhead. Let's kill it. With surprising success. And a giant chest, which is always what you want to see. Come on, piss off. Apparently we're sensing a person, which I guess means either a shopkeeper or baker or something like that. Spellbook. Good find. As I've mentioned before, I think the success of any magic user run depends on which spellbooks you find. I don't want to use Magic Missile in case I hit the friendly character. So I'll let the cat deal with the goblin. And I will read the spellbook before we go any further. Assuming this kobold doesn't interrupt. Okay, let's read. Hopefully it's something good. Too difficult! God damn it! Hopefully then we'll be able to gain a level soon and we'll be able to choose literacy to enable us to read that. We do have a couple more scrolls of identify. We've picked up some more jewellery, so let's do that. Oh, feck! Because we're confused, we weren't able to read the scroll. We still consumed it, we still used it up, but we weren't able to benefit from the effect. So here I'm just going to try and pass some time until confusion wears off. Now let's use our one remaining identify. Silver ring. Fire resistance. Again, not really what I was looking for, but at least it'll protect us if we read a scroll of fire. Whether it'll protect our clothes and our staff from being burnt, I don't know, but hopefully it'll protect us. Let's sell Aswad some of our unwanted stuff. Get rid of some gems. I mean, I'll keep the green and red gems in case they're gas and fire, respectively. I'll sell him the Amulet of Unchanging, I think. And the... No, that'll do. Does he have anything worth buying, though? He has some mystery rings that we can't afford. I would guess the opal ring at 1,125 coins is probably something pretty badass, but we're not going to be able to find out. 3 scrolls of identify. If we can afford all of those, we can! Excellent. Excellent. So, with our ability to identify bolstered, let's leave it there for today. Thanks for watching as always. Rejoin me the next time as we try to make this character survive at least a little bit longer than the other ones did today. So until then, bye for now.